So when one has a newly crowned, freshly crowned Mrs. South Africa in the house, you got to ask her to stick around and cook like she cooks for her family at home, because they're moms first. Tshego, thank you so much for sticking around.
My pleasure.
I was going to introduce you. I was going to say this is the Expresso mama, but she's actually the Expresso wife, because she's the wife to us all now. Jenny Morris, we love having you here. So I've got two powerhouses in the kitchen, and we're going to make something so delicious. We all love Oats Crunchies because they've got a little bit of everything. And today we are putting a chocolatey spin by adding NESTLÉ cocoa powder. Even Gogo is going to love this. She's going to ask for this recipe. Now, I have a feeling we might have got this recipe from Gogo, okay? So, Jenny Morris, Tsego's wanting inspiration, okay? She is that person, the go-to cook in her house. Baking, her and I, not so good with, so we rely on you.
I was married for 40 years, darling. I know how to make a man happy. And it's through the tummy.
I'm here for that.
Take that advice from Mama. Okay, I'm a Gogo too, actually.
Exactly.
Take your honey, sweetheart. You're going to mix it. We've melted the butter.
Okay.
And you mix it up beautifully with the butter and the honey and a bit of bicarb. It's going to go into there. Then here, I've got my flour, and I'm going to put oats in it. Just look at that beautiful. Can you hear those oats?
Yeah, and I think oats is great for a crunchy, because kind of crunchies get kind of labelled as only decadent.
Yeah, and
so this feels like we're adding a little bit of health.
And coconut,
nutrition.
I mean, coconut and coconut oil. Oh, darling, my favorite ingredient.
I should have warned you about Jenny before we got into this little
and look
stage.
Look at all that beautiful brown sugar. Okay, so this is what you're going to do for your man. You get him in the kitchen with you. Graham's our man today. But,
yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
This is South Africa. You're going to have a very happy hubby if you make these, because they're nice for lunches, for breakfast, just for dipping.
Do you have your thing? Like every mom has a couple of recipes up their sleeve they go to that the kids absolutely love, or maybe that you enjoy making. What's your go-to?
I make these delicious butter rolls, and they never last the night.
100%.
They never stay the night, so that's my go-to.
I love it. No, we're all about that pull-apart bread here, and we are literally next to the queen of bread here. Jenny is, without a doubt, the best bread baker in the country.
I do.
What's going into our mix?
So here you're going to put 3 tablespoons or 9 teaspoons of this beautiful, decadent, deep, rich, gorgeous cocoa powder. And this is what's going to make them extra special. You can add nuts to this if you want to as well.
Oh, I like it, because the textural element for me is an absolute win. But if you're making a brownie, the cocoa powder informs that powerful chocolate taste, and you want to use your delicious NESTLÉ cocoa powder in all of its glory to really ramp up. And you can use it in cakes. You can even obviously just use it as a hot beverage if you want, but it adds something beautiful as an additive when we're baking. And these crunchies, they're going to harden, get crispy on the outside when set, but you want a little bit of that kind of toffiness in the middle. But nothing screams Christmas festive more than a baked present. It's such a lovely way and relatively inexpensive way of gifting people. I think it's brilliant.
You can absolutely take. You can take this to people's homes. You can package it in cellophane with beautiful Christmas ribbons, like in the green, and you know what I'm saying, green and
little
red.
bespoke gifts when people come to your house when you're hosting. Now that Tshego, you've announced to the world that you're going to be hosting Christmas.
You just keep mixing, and you keep mixing, you keep mixing, and you bring it together. It's quite a dry mix. You know, it's not. You could get your hands dirty, but and
really get it. Hence why we're going to have to really press it together there.
And then just press it.
I'm going to put this to both of you, ladies, because I would imagine this is quite a high pressure time for you. Tshego, what are you cooking for Christmas? What's on the menu?
Lamb. Definitely.
Lamb.
It's always lamb for me. I absolutely love a good lamb. Some fresh salads. I think, you know, it's summer. You don't want it to be too heavy.
Keep it South African,
Keep it South African. Make some greens, you know. Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh.
I love that light, because we are going to overeat. I'm going to just say that straight off the bat. We're going to do it. You know, I love the lamb is beautiful, and obviously we have access to some of the best lamb in the world, literally. Jen, how do you approach Christmas? Is there pressure on you to be the provider over Christmas, or are you going to can you hand over that to someone else?
No, I don't want to, because I'm a control freak. And
exactly.
I'm a greedy girl, so I do everything. I do the lamb, I do the beef, I love tongue, I do gammon. And
gammon
when
for
David was alive, I do like a whole big salmon done in a crust, a lovely salt crust. It would be gorgeous. So this year, I won't have the salmon and the salt crust, but I have all the other goodies.
Oh, I love it, and I'm sure your family are going to absolutely love it. So yes, quite a dry mix, so we're going to spend our time pressing it down. What's key to get right here very quickly, Jen, with making a brownie? We want that kind of toffiness in the center,
Well, this
yeah?
is a crunchy, so
Crunchy, of course,
it looks like a brownie. So it's not going to be as moist. It'll be nice and crisp. So you know what you must do. Come, you're a mother and you're a woman. Yes.
Hoi.
Hoi, hoi. We need time for ourselves,
with
girl. Bubble
trepidation, yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna hand over my baton, and you can start pressing. I love it. These look absolutely amazing. We're gonna pack a little bakkie for Tshego to take home with her for all the fam, and she can claim them as her own. So here's the thing you get to take home right now. You stand a chance of winning inverters, canister stoves, Nestlé hampers to keep you cooking this festive season. Nothing is going to stand in your way. To enter the Whip, Whisk and Win competition, yep, pretty cool name, all you have to do is buy any 2 participating Nestlé dairy culinary products, and there's a host to choose from. Then dial *120 *440# and just simply follow the prompts. It really is as easy as making these delicious cocoa-inspired crunchies.
What did you say, whip and what?
Whip and win, girl.
Oh, whip and win, yes,
exactly.
whip and win.
I told you.
These are a winner.
Yeah.
They are a winner. No whipping in the kitchen today required,
That's what you
thankfully.
think, darling. Here's your wooden spoon, darling.